So right now, there is nothing that keeps a engineer from recommending a product when if he goes out and he says, I'll help you with your project. Is there anything that hinders by law a person from using this product, if they, an engineer or an architect, if they design it and they go to those cities and counties or whoever, is there any law that says they cannot do that?
My thing is dead here.
Just to clarity, we had a lot of discussion. I'm going to try to come back to.
There's not a state law, but we're all down here. But there's not a. There we go. There's not a state law, but there is city ordinances and regulations that do that. So again, that is the purpose of this bill is, so yes, there are regulations and ordinances that prevent exactly what you asked.
So there's no state law right now.
No, that's what this state law does, is to give competition.
But there are some communities that have ordinances that do not allow it. So I'm going to go through here with my questions, if you don't mind. When an engineer recommends, if he's recommending the plastic pipes over other pipes, and a city county, for instance, I'll use an example of us passing a tax in my own county to build a new jail. That they built the jail basically the same size, and I mean, just didn't build for growth, which you don't get to pass your taxes to build the jail very often. So what I guess I'm saying is if cities and counties don't think about those contracts, I mean, what they're getting. If plastic is cheaper, sure, they like to save money up front. That's the mistake they made on a jail we built and a courthouse for municipal court. There was no room for growth, none. And so I guess if they made that bad decision, and I'm looking at my own example, and yet they could do something that's right, and maybe is plastic not the right choice sometimes, is the metal pipe right, is concrete right? I guess what I'm trying to say is we don't know if these folks are going to make the right decisions sometimes, because less money is always best in a lot of towns. They'll spend less no matter what. And they'll take the shortcut route. And I'm not telling you, please don't let anyone think that I said PVC is shortcut. That is not what I'm saying, or any kind of plastic, because plastics are fantastic products. And so that's not my comment, but I guess when we're looking at bidding and we're talking about projects, I guess taking that in mind, we see that happen. I mean, we see it all the time in our local communities. I mean, I can tell you that. I use my own city just like I do our own mistakes in our work with my own job when I'm talking to my employees. So if you could address that issue, how we make sure that we can help folks make good decisions. I don't know that.
I think if you're asking if we can pass legislation that's going to make local bodies always make good decisions, it's impossible. So does that mean that we should remove the ability for them to make those decisions? Because in my opinion, that's what these ordinances and regulations do. They have prevented them from even making that decision. Whether it be good or whether it be bad, whether we like it or not, it is their authority. They're the ones who are elected by their constituents to make those decisions, and they're the ones who are deciding how those local tax dollars and our state tax dollars are spent. And so would I agree with legislation that said we should just let them choose whatever they want without regard to meeting requirements of engineering, good sound engineering? Absolutely not. And that's not what this bill does. All we're doing is saying we should arm those local decision makers with all the information. And in some cases right now, we have regulations which are preventing them from even having the opportunity to consider those things. And I guess that's all this bill asks for, is the opportunity to consider not something that's untested, not something that doesn't meet requirements, something, for instance, would the people in Springdale decision makers have the same opportunity to consider what they're doing in Fayetteville for almost half the price? Should those elected officials, should those school board members, quorum court members, have the opportunity to make that decision? Are we going to sit here in Little Rock and say they're too dumb, we don't trust them to make the decision, so we're just going to let these people, let the bureaucrats put in place the regulations and make all the decisions for them? I just can't accept that.
If I can continue, a couple more questions. On that